Time to return to Rimworld. So, well, last we left off, we were even calling ourselves the Grey Wolves. That's what we did. Yes. Yes. Where we last left off, I think we just finished researching most of the Neolithic stage technology, and we basically lost the entire colony 3 or 4 times over, maybe. Even had the man in black come in and try and help us out. So that obviously didn't go too well, but through a stream poll, we decided to get in 5 new colonists of generic quality, I think it was. And I even got like a personalized pawn from one of the viewers, Amopeka. So today, let's take a look at the research tree, how far we actually are along. Okay, so we're researching stone cutting. And, you know, we kind of want to get up to electricity as soon as we can, because if some worldwide event happens where we can't grow crops or anything outside, we're kind of screwed if we don't have hydroponics research, so to speak. So that's what we're going to be aiming for today anyway. Cool. So let's see what we have again, because it's been a week, so I kind of have to recall what we have available to us. So remember that we were building this wall, though I kind of learned since last week, or remember since last week, that just having a single layer of stone doesn't outright protect you from fire. You need at least 2 tiles, from what I've been noticing, and I guess that's one thing that we want to do. Maybe replace it with some improved flooring once we get some more research done. For now, this is gonna do it though. So I've been trying to improve the quality of the lighting on the webcam, at least, so I'm not completely drenched in darkness regardless of what time of the day it is. So let me know if that's doing it for you, or if I still need to tweak the light settings. Though I have previous experience with lighting setups, it's been such a long time that, you know, having a second opinion is always nice. Alright. So what kind of equipment are we rocking here? Alright, we started getting guns, that's right. Okay, and if I remember correctly, this guy, yeah, he's incapable of violence. So, can't really do much with him in terms of weaponry anyway. The only safety feature we have right now is this little string of wooden spike traps. So the idea is that as long as none of our colonists get discovered while outside, if we get raided, they'll sort of, you know, if it's from the southern end, they'll go along like this, all the way up, over, and then be forced to go through this, because for whatever reason, the AI pathfinding in this game is like a little bit silly. It always prefers to just go the most direct path that does not include going through like structures in order to get into your base, even though like these wooden walls have barely 200 hit points, which if you get attacked by even a medium-sized force, they could break into that easily. Regardless though, as long as they don't see a colonist go through a door, they'll essentially just default to the most direct open path into your compound and to get to where your colonists are at. And I guess it's because they sort of aim towards where the colonists are sort of located on the map. I'm not entirely sure. but usually it works out pretty well, even for like as big as a compound like this one. Oh, this is not good. We need to get you out of here. So we used to have a little starting setup down here, and we're using these houses over here as individual rooms, but we've since moved them over here in favor of a more final location. So the idea is that all this space out here, well, not all of it, but we can use all this ground area for farming, and then as we progress, these walls can be improved to like free wall thickness later on, which should be more than sufficient for, you know, any kind of defensive position. Literally only sappers tend to bother even going through all that, so we should be good. And we're in fall, so we also need to make sure that we don't run out of food for obvious reasons. Also because we don't have refrigeration yet, so all the kinds of food that we have are located in here in the storage room. This. Alright. So though we have passive coolers now, it doesn't freeze it down, it just makes it so that it lasts a little bit longer. And then because the temperatures are gonna drop and we have no heating in here, that should help it even further. Let's go and speed it up a little bit to get further ahead. Alright. Crap, I remember this. I remember now. We had a meteor crash into this building, destroying 2 of the research benches. Yeah, let's just replace those for now. This is also the stable for all our creatures, or barn if you will, as well as a temporary crafting spot for the different crafting stations. Oh, I guess we don't really need to make recurve bows as long as we have these firearms granted to us, until we start getting attacked by a little bit more than just people with pointy sticks. Oh yeah, we're also doing this monument thing. Yeah, and that's why we were deconstructing like a pre-existing structure over there to get the stone needed for the flooring, because we can't really can't make that yet. Just as we finish it, can. Well, if we make a station for it anyway. The bigger question though is, what should we focus on next? Because we don't really need great bows. We could go into carpet making to improve the quality of our rooms, which would give people a mood buff, but alternatively you could also learn complex clothing, since, as evident by Adam here, can't really make anything more complex than tribal wear. We should really get a devil strand farm going too. Don't know if making it in the corner here is gonna be a good idea, but let's go for it. Also, probably not during fall. I don't even, yeah, it won't even allow us to grow, so that's fine. Medicine over here, okay. I also need to figure out what to do with all these people that have passed away, because I'm pretty sure some of these people are not our colonists either, because I wasn't really managing all that thing too well. Oh yeah, right. So because we completed that monument as well, our pig has now a yearman. Sweet, sweet. Stowing ceremony. If the throne room requirements are satisfied. Oh, okay. No problem. Throne room requirements though. Yeah, so I guess we kind of want to get started on planning out a throne room, huh? These are supposed to become more housing for future colonists. And this is the food storage area, kitchen area, hospital area, barn, dining area, and a recreational area slash hallway, I guess. Which, does that mean that we have... Well, we have pretty much most of the basics. We don't have a specific crafting area or like a laboratory for the research, but we can always plan out that later. I think having the throne room being more centralized would be a pretty cool idea to do. We could make like this area a bit of a courtyard and then say build a throne room in this sort of area and then reserve all of this space down here for more housing or whatever we might need. Maybe even crafting, I don't know. You kind of want your crafting to be more centralized too if we get attacked, because the bandits and stuff will come and raid you, trying to steal all your stuff, break into it and that kind of thing. Alright, enough talking, let's figure out what we want to do here. Let's see, we've sort of set aside some room here so that we have some outdoor areas, otherwise your colonists might get mood debuffs because of it being too dark. If we do like 5 wide hallway here, not hallway but exterior, then get like started on the front segment of the palace throne room, what do you want to call it, then line it with this so that the doorway located right there. Well, what do we want to do for this? Because I guess we could actually make like a palace throne room kind of setup where we have like my stream screen is black. What do you mean? The video was cancelled. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up. I don't seem to notice any warning in Streamlabs. Well, I am trying something new with Restream, so maybe that's what's up. Let's see. I mean, Restream says that all of the things are online. I don't see any issue on my end. Okay, well, let's just do some debugging to figure out what's going on here. Now I see video download was cancelled. What the hell, Twitch? I guess don't really have much of a choice. I'll try and restart the stream, see what happens.